Okay. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
It's time for the Metal Gears.
Are those gears solid?
They are very solid. So I don't know how long, how much gameplay is going to be in this first part. Because there's a whole lot of exposition we're going to watch, because you have not played any of it.
I know.
This late in the game.
I know. 5 is coming out, like, really soon, and here
It's
I
coming
am.
out in less than a month.
And I really want to play 5, so... Gotta get
Alright.
caught up.
This is being played on an emulator, so the graphics might be a little glitchy. Maybe. Looks okay, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that rocket ship looked
The
fine.
nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
Can you hear it okay?
They're
Could be a
demanding
little
that
louder.
the government turn over the remains of Big Boss. And they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear weapon.
Alright.
You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson
Haters gonna hate.
and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages.
It's getting to be already.
Secondly,
What's that?
you're to investigate
I mean, this is-
whether
this is
or
getting
not
really
the
intense
terrorists
already.
have the
Yeah,
ability
this is,
to make a nuclear strike.
Loosely based
Stop
on,
them if they do.
like, this Solid Snake, he was sort of a
Approach the
James
disposal
Bondish
facility
kind of
by
character.
sub.
And I know how much you like the Bond.
We'll launch a one-man
do like the Bond.
SUV. After the
Okay,
SUV
Bond.
gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
So there's like, what, 14 different snakes in this series?
No, there are, including Big Boss, there are 4.
4.
High-tech special
Well, you
forces
take off the
unit
teen and then it's
Foxhound.
14.
Your former unit.
Yeah.
The one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
Giant and
Revolver
shaman.
Ocelot,
Yeah,
specialist in interrogation.
That could have been
Formidable
a
gunfighter. And finally,
translation thing.
in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Alright, yeah, Liquid Snake.
Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Hopefully this doesn't freeze up, because I'm playing this directly off the disc.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Like, I have the physical copy in my disk drive. Alright, so basically, Shadow Moses Island is being... it's a nuclear weapons disposal facility that's being held hostage by this group of people, Foxhound, and being led by Liquid Snake. And they're saying that they're going to...
That's our antagonist organization, right?
Yeah, Foxhound, it's the group of the bad guys.
Okay.
And Liquid Snake is the leader of the bad guys.
Okay.
And they're threatening... at this point in the story, to everyone's knowledge, Big Boss is dead.
Oh.
Yeah. And they, Foxhound wants... they want Big Boss's remains for some reason, or they're going to launch a nuke. And so they sent in Solid Snake, our protagonist here, to take him out before they launch that nuke. And just for giggles, let's play this on easy, because let's just get through this.
Yeah. Do it for the story's sake.
Oh, the disc is the disc stopped spinning because I was on a menu for too long. All right,
David Hayter.
David Hayter. And a little fun fact: most of the people who did voices on this, they didn't use their real names in the credits.
Why not?
I think it was because at the time you could only do a certain amount of roles legally or something like that. I mean,
It'll be through here. I know it.
Oh, there's
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome
there's a bad guy there.
Which one's that?
But David Hayter was pretty much the only one that used his real name in this. And I cannot remember the exact reason. I could be wrong, but what I do know is that there was a certain amount of roles that you could play and get paid to do legally. So they a trick to get around that was to go under a false name.
This is Snake.
Okay, makes
Colonel,
sense.
can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
All right, are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay, please tell me I can. Okay, I can't control it with the sticks. I gotta use the D-pad. So let's go down here under this water. Pick up a ration. I really like how cinematic this game is, though.
It does seem to be.
Like, see how it's still doing like the credits and stuff.
Credits, yeah.
I would like to be able to play this with the analog sticks because you can look around better. And you can walk slowly.
Something.
Yeah. And I don't know how familiar you are with like the technologies and whatnot that went into making this game, but they respond to a good amount of things here. It's just kill them.
For example.
These soldiers, like if you walk through that puddle and they're close by, they'll hear that. Like, oh,
cool.
see,
They'll hear the steps.
he heard that step, and see how I'm leaving these wet footprints behind. He's gonna see those and he's gonna follow them.
Wow, that's pretty advanced for the time.
Yeah, it's. I was blown away when I first played this. In,
Around what year did this come out?
1998, I believe. And right now we're basically on a timer to wait for this elevator to come back down.
So you just kind of have to hang out until that happens.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
I think there might be something. Yeah, there's another ration over there, but I don't think we're gonna need it because we're playing on easy.
What did the rations do? Is it just health?
Yeah, it's a health thing.
You num-nums.
Let's see. It restores life. You got cigarettes and a scope. I never used the scope ever.
Light you up a cigarette.
Actually, when you have the cigarette equipped, it takes your health down.
Wait, then what's the point of it?
There are points in this game if you don't have thermal goggles.
Okay.
When there's like lasers, like invisible lasers, like guarding something, like you got to get through it. You can actually use the smoke from the cigarette to show the laser.
That's pretty neat.
And yeah, that's another thing, another piece of technology in this PS1 game. Really advanced stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already really impressed with it.
But yeah, and like just the fact that like this whole room, like ceiling, all that stuff, that's all like there. Like it's all textured. It's not just like a black
It's not
void.
a flat picture.
Yeah. All right, let's get up here and jump into another cutscene.
Already, but we barely played.
This is a very extremely cinematic series. You should get used to watching cutscenes. And this is another thing right here. Like, obviously there's ways to get around it and stuff, but just the fact that he took things off, threw it on the ground, stuff like that, and his like model changed and stuff like that. And Hideo Kojima, Konami, gotta love him.
Kojima, he sounds like a hack.
This game will never make it.
He's probably never made a good game in his life.
So, now we're at the surface. Managed to sneak in. Let's get a good view of our surrounding area.
Oh, did you bring your jacket? It's awfully cold.
Yeah, I brought my sneaking suit.
Bring your parka.
And a codec conversation. There's more of these than cutscenes.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it.
The
It's
sneaking
designed to
suit?
prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful.
Like they couldn't
If
come
it
up with
weren't for your
anything other
suit
than
and your
the
shot, I
sneaking
would've turned
suit.
into a popsicle out
Exactly
there.
what it
An
is.
anti-freezing peptide.
Yes, it is.
It's a
Only
sneaking
the genome
suit.
soldiers in this exercise are using
He's
it.
a sneaky
I
suit.
see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Oh, it's a diversion.
Behind D.
Oh, there he is again, the fellow that was on the elevator.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Whoever that is, he's a
No
bad guy.
idea. But it looks like our little diversion
Seems like a
got
rough
their
customer.
attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
But it's really, I really like the pacing of this. Very cinematic. Like you see him, you hear him a little bit, but then he just goes away. I think these segments should be about 20 minutes each, like for episodes.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
Because this is it's not a
There are
long
only
game,
18 hours left
but
until
it is
their
long
deadline.
if you watch all the
You've got
cutscenes,
to
which is
hurry.
what we're gonna do.
Wow, you
Yeah.
must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling.
Who's that?
She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any
designed my
questions about
suit.
either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Nothing.
go
I
away.
just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
Oh my.
But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
smacked
looking
the
forward
microphone.
to
I'm
learning
gonna do
about
this
the
in
man
every video.
behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
I did it in Conquer.
The bright
You
dot
did,
in the
didn't you?
middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake.
This is a
The
tutorial
genome
Snake.
soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
Okay.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
DARPA.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
That's another thing I really like about this. Like, they use actual,
Snake, your radar
like,
isn't
military
affected by the weather,
companies and
but if you're
things like
discovered
that.
by an enemy, you won't be
Yeah.
able to use
That's
it.
kind of cool.
Yeah, like they use
It gets
DARPA.
jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes,
It's a nice
all
touch.
made from currently
Yeah.
existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96.
Alright.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember,
little wink.
except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I
Okay,
remember.
Colonel.
First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Oh,
Whoa.
Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my
You
smokes
old dog.
How did you do that?
in my stomach, thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes?
He
How are those
ate
going to
a
help
whole
you?
pack of cigarettes,
You never know.
smuggled them in his stomach. What I'd like to know is, did he poop them out or throw them up? Either way, he's putting them back into his mouth.
If you want to get in, there's the front door.
This is not
It's
me
the
controlling
fastest
that.
way, but there's too much
Oh, okay.
risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's
Well, why
one sentry
not?
on the left and one on the right.
Well, because they're mean.
They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
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 5.56ers and pineapples. Ah.
I hate pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door?
Yeah, this is their way
There
of
should also be a
telling you
duct on the
that
second floor.
there are multiple ways to do each area, pretty much.
I like that.
Yeah. Like, there's an air duct at the
can't see
first
it from
floor, and there's
here.
also an air duct on the second floor.
I'll let you decide the best COA.
Alright.
So here's the
I'm
question.
counting on you, Snake.
Which one are you taking?
I usually take the second floor, but I'll let you decide. Which way are we gonna go?
Let's do the first floor since
Oh.
let's change it up a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Metal Gear.
Take out those pineapples.
No! Oh, come on. Alright. Getting into the action already. Let's go. There's a gun in here.
So when you're caught like that, you just have to start shooting.
You don't have to. You can run off. Like, you can knock him out. And run away. I don't... I'm going.
Snake. Ha!
Ah,
They'll never find me in here.
I'm Snake.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, you,
A little first-person view going on here.
yeah, they do the, first-person stuff when you're crawling in tight spaces.
Really? Did the rats just do the
This is
little
McDonald Miller. It's been a long
little
time.
noise?
Master, what are you doing
That's,
here?
McDonald Miller.
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some
McDonald's?
peace and quiet.
Yeah, McDonald
I'm in
Miller.
retirement, just
Having a
like you.
cheeseburger?
Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Ha.
But no
Campbell told me
pineapples.
about the
Yeah,
situation here.
pineapples.
Thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, They can't hurt you.
They're not gonna eat you, Snake.
Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival
Did you
specialists,
know that?
huh? I should learn from
Is
them.
this important for
But
the
there's
mission?
a dark side too.
This is very important.
Sometimes the
Do we
males will
really need to
kill
learn about
and
the
eat
mice?
offspring that's not
Yeah.
their own.
To ensure the
I know that you're
survival
trying
of
to
their
save the
own
world,
genes, right?
Snake, but let me tell you about these
Pretty
mice.
brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere.
See?
Follow the
Okay, now
mice.
that's all I had to say
see,
right there.
there's a reason. There's a reason he talked about the mice. You follow
don't
the
know.
mice to find an exit. They know where to go.
Could have saved his breath and just said, "Hey, Snake, follow those mice."
Snake, follow the mouses. I'm underwater right now. I'm above water right now.
I thought I saw some bubbles.
Squeak, squeak. You gotta follow the mouses.
Is this like Harry Potter when they had to follow the spiders? Are you gonna find?
spiders?
Are you gonna find a giant rat at the end of this?
I'm gonna find a big old rat. Now let's just look over here. What's in here? Ooh. Tanks.
Tanks for the memories.
Tanks for nothing.
Tanks for nothing, you mices.
Oh, we're running a little bit over time. Let's stop this right here. Ah!